All right. So here I will tell Kirk as he had a debate with a college student discussing some of the policy of President Donald J. Trump, and then how it's going to benefit Christians in America. It's actually a very interesting one. So without any further ado, let's get on to the video and check this out.
All right, Charlie. So here's my question. So this morning you tweeted that only 51% of people of faith plan to vote in this election. And you said that Christians shouldn't expect Trump to have a more Christian ethos if they aren't going to turn out for them. Does that sound about accurate? Okay. So I think it should be the other way around. Why should America First Christians vote for Trump when he has come out saying he will be actively pro-choice by vetoing a national abortion ban, also saying that he is going to attach green cards to diplomas, which is putting the people of other countries before Americans, and also escalating tensions in the Middle East by calling for Israel to strike Iran instead of peace deals? So what do you think?
Okay, so just so we're clear, do you vote? Who do you plan to vote for?
I'm not. I've always planned to vote Trump, but I'm not sure now.
Okay, got it. So on all those regards, do you think Kamala would be better?
Maybe a little on the Iranian one. None
Wow.
of the
Okay.
others.
Wow. Okay. So, but let's it's fine. Let's talk about the issue of abortion. So, will Donald Trump overturn the 10 states that have abortion bans?
No, but he did talk in favor of expanding pro-choice in Florida.
Well, no, that's not true. Actually, he said he was going to vote against the abortion amendment. So that's not correct.
Ah.
Kamala Harris will nationalize Roe versus Wade, which would overturn 10 pro-life laws that have gone into effect in 10 states. Which president repealed Roe versus Wade?
It was Trump's 3 judges.
Right. So shouldn't there be a little bit of gratitude for the president that gave us the greatest pro-life win in American history?
I agree. Loyalty is important, and that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
without
for
Trump.
sure. Well, no, we did. It did happen under Trump.
I said it wouldn't have happened.
Oh,
without
okay, great.
Trump.
No, for sure. Yeah, and I could see you're coming at this from a good place. But let's look at what Trump did for the issues you cared about. Number one, on the green cards thing, he's clarified that, so that is not his stated position. Number two, you obviously care about the southern border and what's happening on the southern border. Under Kamala Harris, 10 million people have come across the country illegally. Under Donald Trump, border crossings were at an all-time low, right? Number two, when it comes to immigration, Donald Trump has always said that he wants Americans to be put first when it comes to employment and for jobs. But you asked about people of faith. If we do not show up in big numbers, politicians will read the script that we provide them. And if we as Christians don't vote, then why should we expect our politicians to ever respond to our core values or our core sentiments? Trump gave us amazing justices and judges that protected religious liberty, protected religious freedom, and also I'm sure you care about guns, right? You care about the Second Amendment?
Yeah.
What would Kamala Harris do to your Second Amendment?
She would definitely not be for the Second Amendment.
For sure. So I'm not saying Trump is your perfect fit. I'm sure you'd like to have someone more pro-life, but the pro-life movement needs to survive. And under Kamala Harris, she has said that she'll make pregnancy resource centers illegal. She'll use the Department of Justice to go after Catholic priests and people of faith that practice on a daily basis. So Donald Trump will allow you to continue to practice your faith, allow you to continue to have religious liberty and freedom, and I bet you can agree that he is at least better on these issues than Kamala Harris, not a perfect fit for you.
Yeah, I would, just to be clear, I would never vote for Kamala
No,
Harris
for sure.
all the
But
reasons
let's
you
be
said.
clear though. No. But I love that. But not voting for Trump is kind of a passive vote for Kamala Harris.
I understand that. However, how Trump, I think that in order for us to get him to support the things we want him to support, our only real tool is the vote. And if we were to say withhold our vote unless he stops sort of going more liberal in some areas, what's stop him from just trying to win over people on the left while straying away from right
So I just want to
policy?
understand your calculus. Your calculus is we don't vote and then he'll listen to us?
I mean, yeah, if some people say that they're not going to vote for
Yeah.
him, then he's going to want to change his policy to be more reflective of the people.
That's really foolish 30 days out from an election. Okay, that's not smart. In fact, that's the way a Democrat operative would talk. Okay, but
You caught me.
but I just want to ask the question though. It's less about Trump or Harris. When you win a presidency, you fill the cabinet with 5,000 appointees, right? You staff the government 5,000 people. Which team of people would be a better fit for your worldview? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Trump.
Yeah. So wouldn't it be fair then for maybe you to hold your nose, trust God a little bit, say that this is not my perfect fit, but I'm going to say that those 5,000 people will at least be able to do a better job fighting for life, secure borders, so that then we can get an even more pro-life candidate in the future?
Yeah, that makes sense.
God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, yep, coming up. Thank you. That was a very good question, though. It was well intended. Thank you.
All right, so looking at some of the couple of things discussed by Talikek and his very college students concerning President Donald J. Trump policy in the Middle East, and then the benefit in a sense of his policy to the Christians, in a sense, looking at the Roe versus Wade concerning the abortion. Then first of all, let's look at in a sense what that is currently happening in a sense in the Middle East. Now, when we look at, in a sense, the primary source of some of these things, in a sense, it can be able to help us know to whether, in a sense, what Israel is doing, in a sense, is right or wrong. So first, let's look at, in a sense, October 7, when Hamas decided, in a sense, to go to Israel, slaughter people, kill people, take people, in a sense, hostages. Now, let's look at it this way, that imagine that Hamas did not go to Israel and then end up, in a sense, killing innocent people, rape women, and then take some of them, in a sense, hostages. Israel could have not go back, in a sense, to Gaza in search of some of these hostages in order for them to bring them back so that we can reunite them back to their families. But because of this kind of strategy, in a sense, happened, and then therefore something, in a sense, needs to be done as a government, and that is the reason why the government, in a sense, led by Netanyahu, decided to go after the hostages. And in the process of it, of course, we all know that Hamas decided to build bunkers, in a sense, and therefore put civilians, in a sense, in danger. And that is the reason why I see the IDF, in a sense, are going after their people in order for them to gain them so that we can return them back, in a sense, to Israel, and then in turns them reunite them, in a sense, back to their families. So what is now wrong for things like that? Then now, at the cost of, in a sense, some of these things, you understand, of course, Israel, in trying to get, in a sense, some of these people, in a sense, resort to some innocent people, in a sense, to lose, in a sense, their lives, and then vice versa, because some of the IDF, in a sense, also lose their life, and then they are doing this in order for them to gain, in a sense, their people, in a sense, back. But then Iran, in the other way around, in a sense, are looking at it, in a sense, in a different, in a sense, perspective, in the sense that they see it as a war against, in a sense, their religion, and then that is the reason why, in a sense, they decide, in a sense, to strike, in a sense, Israel. But then do you expect Israel, in a sense, to sit down, in a sense, and watch their people, in a sense, being killed, in a sense, for them trying, in a sense, to save, in a sense, their people? Of course, I have always said that, in a sense, in war, of course, there are no rules, in a sense, in war. And then since there are no rules, in a sense, in war, then you don't have, in a sense, to start a war. And then you don't expect that when you went on, in a sense, to go to a sovereign state, kill people, and then you do not expect, in a sense, any form of, in a sense, retaliation. Of course, things like that, in a sense, are bound, in a sense, to happen. So people feel that, in a sense, President Donald J. Trump, in a sense, is wrong, in a sense, for saying that Israel should strike, in a sense, Iran back, that it is bad. Of course, we all know that. Imagine Trump is even the president in the first place. I believe that Iran could have not, in a sense, make such, in a sense, decisions, in a sense, in the first place. And that is the reason why I am saying that here comes November, everybody should just try, in a sense, and go and vote for President Donald J. Trump, so that for peace to reign, because we all believe that he can be able to put an end to some of these things. Because of this administration, in a sense, make Iran, because if you look at, there are a lot of sanctions that were in Iran. So Iran cannot reach to the point of them going to sponsor some of those Hamas or the Hezbollahs and all those things that are causing problems, in a sense, for Israel. Some of these things, in a sense, was not happening. But because of, in a sense, this administration, in a sense, allowed them, and then that is the reason why leave some of these sanctions, in a sense, on Iran, and then that's the reason why I see they are sponsoring some of these things, and then that's the reason why we have to go for Trump, so that let peace, in a sense, reign again, in a sense, in the world. And then to the Christians, in a sense, themselves, of course, we can say that, in a sense, that Trump is 100%, in a sense, for the Christians, in a sense, values. Same thing is also applicable to the Democrat. But then first, let's look at it, in a sense, how would that that be able to like help the Christians, you understand, community, you understand, itself? Of course, we know that there are a lot of policy, you understand, that are out there, and that they are actually against the Christians, you understand, value. So we can say that because of Trump does not do some certain things, then therefore we are going to uphold, you understand, our vote, or we are not going to vote because of we want him, you understand, to listen to some of the things, you understand, that we want as Christians. But then first of all, let's look at, you understand, holistically, and feels that okay, so what the policy that President Donald J. Trump, you understand, is bringing, is it going to benefit, you understand, the Christians? Is it going to benefit, you understand, everyone? So that is the things that we should kind of be concerned, you understand, about. But then we don't have to say that because of some certain things that maybe probably he may be saying in order for them to get vote, then because of that reasons we are not going to vote, so that we can be able to call his attention. Well, I know that that, you understand, is up to everyone. People have different way of looking at, you understand, some of these things, but then they are all, you understand, debatable. So I will feel that it is better for you to vote for Trump, so that at least we can call have, you understand, peace, or so that the world, you understand, can enjoy peace again. I know that a lot of you have thought an opinion, understand, concerning this, and I wanted to drop it at the comment section, and may God bless you as you do so. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, you like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section, and I'm going to check it out. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Goodbye.